is the figure of the two cycles and how they interact with one another. And I believe I left this in your PowerPoint. But look up to the left, the upper left hand where it says phage DNA. There you can see that the phage has attached to the bacterial cell and injected its DNA. Then it moves to the right. I'm on the left cycle, and it moves to the right, and you can see that there is a bacterial cell, and there is a circular piece of phage DNA, and then there's a big circular piece of the bacterial DNA. Then as it circles to the left, in the middle of the circle to the left, the phage DNA and the proteins are starting to be synthesized. So it has shut down the DNA of the bacteria. It's using all of its enzymes, all of its polymerases to make its own viruses. And then as it moves around to the left, the cell lyses, releasing the phages. Now that's straight up the lytic cycle. But let's start at the top again, where the phage DNA attaches to the bacteria and injects its DNA. Then it circles down to the center, where you can see the circular piece of DNA from the phage and the bigger piece of circular DNA from the bacteria. Then the arrow goes to the right circle, where you can see prophage, where it says the phage DNA integrates into the bacterial chromosome. So now it's attached to it, it's kind of piggybacked it. And as we move around to the right, the prophage keeps being copied every time the bacterial chromosome is. So it's going to have to leave this cycle and go back into the lytic cycle in order for it to cause problems, because it's going to have to lyse the cell and expose or release all of the baby viruses so that they're capable of attaching to other cells. The type of phage that enters this particular kind, the lysogenic cycle, where it piggybacks, is called a temperate virus. And I believe that's on our next slide. I am going to attach a video from YouTube that's really pretty good that shows you this. So after this slide, watch the YouTube video, and then we'll be back to our PowerPoint.